Eh bien le bonjour, on se retrouve pour du Genshin, ça fait très longtemps qu'on n'a pas fait. Alors ça sera aussi la... cette vidéo, enfin ce live sera aussi sur YouTube. Donc ne perdons pas de temps. On va faire la quête Archon. J'avoue. Oui, j'ai beaucoup de quêtes. Et c'est parti.
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh hey, Kochi-san! What are you doing here all by yourself?
Tiens, ils ont rajouté la voix maintenant.
Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell?
C'est moi la voix de
I'd never
Edmond
force a
et
student
elle
into
change.
something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count. Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Beyond-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition!
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Ouais, la boîte Paimon, elle a vraiment changé quoi. Mais c'est pas plus mal. On va utiliser l'Archon.
Burn it down.
Ah. Attends.
What's this? Was there always a cave here? We should go take a look, right? Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. He would... You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
Un truc, je sais pas avec la capture. Attendez juste. Quelque chose qui joue pas. Hop. Je sais pas si je peux l'étirer. Voilà. J'ai peur.
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait. You mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien! Wait, no. Descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Ans?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled.
So wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such... It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadow.
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. Oh, Want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel great. Then let's head over together.
C'est parti pour l'acte 6. Chapitre 5. Donc il faut que j'aille où? Est-ce qu'on aura la voix de tous les personnages dans Genshin?
Malika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Ian-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for our recent victory over the Abyss?
Seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me. Oh? In what way?
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But she's been avoiding him.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me,
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious...
many thanks, you two. Anything you...
Est-ce qu'on aura un combat avec la sœur?
Look, it's Eulalie.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you...
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Eulalie out of the house.
dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just... irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
Ouais, non, mais vraiment
They
changé.
call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless.
Hey! She's saying your sister has poor taste.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad. But maybe I went too
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Eulalie. Anyway, let's get him!
C'est l'heure de la fête.
Transfixed.
Let's dance.
Merde. C'est pas celle-là que je voulais.
Right now. Emerge.
Commendable. Overruled. Everlasting as the moon.
I'll protect us. Come on out. Right now.
Facile.
Phew. Much better.
Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case
Alors, Yazan, lui,
already,
il tient pas la,
I
elle tient
might
pas la
have
vie.
reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their strong... Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know...
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down...
Get to work! Shut!
Show them. Emerge. Right now.
Forward! Crush them! What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it! The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance!
Right here. Emerge. Let the show begin.
This is where you fall.
Oh, c'est quelque chose.
Overruled.
Show them.
here. Emerge. Warriors, attack! After them!
Transfixed.
Come on out. Right here. Let's dance. Hi. Gotta keep trying. I feel
Merde.
a little
Ah, bien joué.
weak. Show them right now, right here.
You two! Time to end them! You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the masters of the Night Wind.
Resist the abyss will pay the price!
Bien joué.
Right now. What a nuisance. So much for
Ah, il m'envole. Quoi?
eternity.
Ouh.
Why has everyone stopped singing?
Ah,
Ow, ow, ow! Show no mercy! Keep blocking! Eat Papa! Get him!
même en glace.
Plastic surge! Light it up!
Ah, ça va être chaud, hein. Ah,
Get to work!
c'est vrai que j'ai du mal avec cette Italie.
Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engines!
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work.
Huh. The Abyss Orders all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the-
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling...
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
On va juste soigner. Voilà. Ah merde, je l'ai pas eu. Chiant. Voilà. Symbole. Ça c'est le taureau ça. Qui est pas mauvais je trouve.
Hip. Hip.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key. Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. The Ansan and Lally are waiting for us. Oh, we've scoured the entire area. But still, are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by? Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's here.
Oh, who are you? What happened?
No, now isn't the time.
C'est sa sœur.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things. Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. Oh, now you finally see them. Well, great! Thank you, Savior!
Savior?
Il s'appelle Lionel. C'est l'heure de la revanche.
Come on out. Emerge.
Let the show begin.
Hi. Huh. Hi. Yeah. Huh. Huh.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. You just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kinda funny, actually. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like...
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before?
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him, so what was the deal with those monsters just now?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you could...
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't, but more importantly...
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
Good idea! We'll take you!
Phew, thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdith?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is good.
Huh. That's the second time you called the traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us, so my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw him. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's already got a ton of titles, so he won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's him.
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young woman.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really? Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be her.
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's her. It has to be. Oh, Please, can you take me to see her?
Huh. Maybe, if you're...
Huh? But isn't she your sister?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. What's wrong, Deirdith? Something's clearly bothering you.
Oh, I just... How should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the savior of dreams... So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I
Oh,
said
le
anything.
mousse, quoi.
Let's just leave it there for
On
now.
dirait qu'elle vient de l'autre
Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I
de
feel
notre
well enough to
descendance.
move again. If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please come and let me...
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden.
Alright then. Well, take care. What a mysterious girl. We should but hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's here. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's...
Ah. Il y a juste un point de TP à prendre. Théoriquement, je pourrais presque tous les prendre. Hein. Comme il nous faut skirt. Oui, parce que nous ne l'avons pas eu. On est à combien là? Ouf. On est loin.
Oh, you're back! How did it go? Find anything?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else...
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the... They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go...
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
Great. Thanks.
Pourquoi les musiques elles sont stylées?
Wow! Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't... You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this...
It's all good. Honestly, it's nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a... But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shamans didn't raise. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for...
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Traveler.
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? I wasn't... I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's up?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero? How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong?
No one's here to judge you on your
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a...
Let Paimon guess. An autograph, right?
May I challenge you to a fight?
What? How can you be so audacious and so...
No, of course. But I am still on patrol, so please.
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other.
Je vais l'exploser en deux, il va comprendre.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but...
Ugh. Paimon can't...
Well, some people...
Okay...
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy...
As Paimon expected, nothing here either.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though.
Hmm?
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wait.
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. What I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging.
Yeah, that's right. Does that mean anything to you, St. Lolly?
I sensed something strange in my dream.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley line. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours.
Oh. So even someone as familiar... No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the...
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time in war. Adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be... It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start...
All right, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds.
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just... Anyway, the short answer is... There are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Whew, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
Comme elle bout.
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Hop.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her. will still be here, right? Oh, it's so quiet, though. Uh-oh. What if Yan-san was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all. Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that and it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh, that's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be—
I just didn't want to lose face. He already saved my life once. That's more than a—
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your—
What? That is the real reason. Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now, too.
Whew. I am so full.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deardith. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher.
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real? But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, and so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not—
Paimon kinda gets you. Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world. For the village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child. Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
Shh! It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Can you see them now?
Oh, Paimon still can't see anything.
Right now, emerge. Show them. Right here. Emerge.
Transfixed.
Right now.
Let's dance.
Ah, ça, c'est fait.
Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fight. You doing all right, dear? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
you spaced out?
I was just... the image of the traveler fight.
All right. Whatever.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think? All right. Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think...
Oh, is that right? You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the...
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What is... way is Paimon getting back to sleep. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night,
Oh, do I really seem that?
Un truc qui est pas net dans l'histoire.
Well, Deirdith, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdith.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I
That's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all.
Je pense
So
qu'elle vient
this
d'un
is what it's
autre.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdith? Or the monsters themselves?
Je crois qu'elle vient
Or
d'un
is it
autre monde.
us? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes. Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
So, any ideas on why those Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdith.
See ya, and please take care.
C'est quand même bizarre cette histoire. Je pense qu'elle doit être de l'autre monde.
Hey, Eon-san. We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now.
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed. No,
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the
no. We're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go in. So at first, I was also confused about, but just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up. Dainsleif.
Full throttle!
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsliff. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as your...
Inutile de vous remercier, je chasse les créatures de mon propre intérêt. Par contre, il a pas sa voix.
Please don't mind him,
Comme
Ian-san.
d'habitude.
He always talks like that.
Putain.
But he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
Alors version anglaise, il y a pas.
It's quite alright. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Ian-san! Hey, Dane! Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend!
Yazan, j'ai pris soin de me souvenir de son nom. Par principe, je n'interagis pas vraiment avec les gens de cette nation.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any yet?
Je n'ai jamais vu l'ordre d'Abîme s'engager dans une telle bataille ouverte à une telle échelle, en tout cas jusqu'à présent. Pourtant, les Natlanlois ont clairement le dessus, quel que soit en nombre ou en puissance de feu. Ils doivent être conscients, alors cela veut dire qu'ils doivent avoir un objectif caché.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
J'ai passé du temps à enquêter sur cette affaire, et j'ai interrogé quelques membres de l'ordre que j'ai capturés. Malgré tout, on dirait qu'ils se sont donné beaucoup de mal pour cacher leur véritable opération. Je n'ai pas réussi à faire la moindre découverte. J'ai un mauvais pressentiment à ce sujet. L'ordre de l'abîme déploierait une telle force pour attaquer Natlan, seulement s'il pouvait obtenir quelque chose de valeur équivalente.
What do you think we should do?
Il nous manque des renseignements pour agir, alors continuons à nous concentrer sur les combats pour l'instant. Laissons-les poursuivre leur manigance. S'ils cherchent à sacrifier leurs troupes, je les aiderai volontiers, quitte à dépasser leurs attentes. Tant que nous pouvons en profiter pour éliminer la majeure partie de leurs troupes. Pour qu'ils ne soient plus jamais organisés pour une opération de telle ampleur, cela en vaudra la peine. Exact, l'idée serait de les détruire avant qu'ils ne puissent atteindre leur but.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like me.
Tout à fait.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Et vous? Avez-vous du nouveau de votre côté?
Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key.
Elle est parvenue jusqu'ici aussi. Je suppose que ce n'est pas une surprise vu l'ampleur de l'opération.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, she also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably his sister.
Avez-vous dit que cette fille l'appelait le Messie?
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane?
La dernière fois que j'ai entendu ce mot, c'était avant le cataclysme même. Cette appellation désignait aussi votre sœur. En revanche, qui croirait à l'existence du Messie après le cataclysme? Ça n'a pas de sens.
Wait, wasn't his sister called the princess, though? Where did this savior thing come from?
Quand elle a reçu le titre de princesse pour la première fois, le roi Vinster et toute la cour n'ont cessé de parler de la puissance qu'elle apportait bientôt à la nation. À les entendre, elle effacerait les douleurs, les souffrances, et ferait connaître l'avenir le plus radieux à Kerenia. Messie était le titre accordé à la princesse par ceux qui croyaient à cette rhétorique. Bien sûr, vous savez comment cette histoire s'est terminée, en y repensant qu'elle soit perversité et quelle ironie. Cela ne reflèterait rien d'autre que la soif du pouvoir du roi Vinster.
Oh, sounds like the people of Conria really believed in her.
C'est une raison pour laquelle Lumi semble si déterminée à ramener Karavi. Parce qu'elle pense avoir déçu le peuple. Mais je pense pas que ça explique tout. Quant à l'identité de la fille qu'avez-vous rencontrée, je vais faire une supposition. Peut-être qu'elle est descendante d'un carniaria de sang pur, victime de la malédiction de l'immortalité. Ils sont dû s'installer dans un endroit isolé, coupé du reste du monde. Le village reculé où elle a grandi conservait les anciennes croyances de l'époque du cataclysmique, notamment le mythe du Messie aux cheveux d'or.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya. Except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monsters.
Si elle ne peut pas nous apporter d'autres informations pertinentes, je vous suggère de reporter nos attentions sur l'ordre pour l'instant.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night?
J'y réfléchirai, mais il faut que je discute de nos prochaines actions. Dès demain matin, nous ne pourrons pas donner l'ordre à gagner du temps de se regrouper. J'ai déjà quoi pour lancer le temps? Ah oui, si. Est-ce qu'il est loin? Ah, je suis pas allé là-bas.
Burn it down! Full throttle!
Oups.
Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
Bonjour. Non, nous ne pouvons pas leur donner autant de temps.
Dane and Neon-san discussing Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has, after their front lines dissolved. The location? The
Cinder City, huh? That track. And with any luck, Nick...
Yep, our army is almost ready. And we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
Inutile, ça prendrait trop de temps. On va gérer immédiatement dès que nous avons l'information.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsliff. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Ce n'est pas grave, j'ai pas y aller tout seul. Merci de votre information, Yanzan.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on.
It's all right. I support your decision, Miss.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsliff, I wish you the very best of luck.
Merci.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler. Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Ah, tiens, on va aller d'un côté du dragon. Ça va être le bordel.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in that land?
Historiquement, l'armée m'a toujours exercé dans la furtivité de la guerre une position. C'est l'une des raisons pour lesquelles je n'ai jamais réussi à les affairer, leur force, de manière significative pendant toutes ces années. Cela me rappelle qu'une fois que les combats auront commencé, je ne pourrai probablement pas vous soutenir immédiatement. Mais si vous tombez sur les mécanismes alimentés par l'abîme, n'hésitez pas à m'en laisser, je m'en occuperai dès possible.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out, and if you get to meet your sister again...
Merde, je suis en feu. Pas grave.
Emerge, right here, right now. Overruled.
Let the show begin.
Quoi? Ah, je l'ai pas battu.
Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Emerge.
Laid bare.
From the ashes to the power of flame can
Right now. Emerge.
Overruled.
Right now.
revelation from on high.
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Ansan. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
Behold, he has be with you. Hear the truth. The gifts of grace.
Come on out. Emerge. Right here.
With the light shine. My holy proclamation.
I hear children.
Ah? Non, j'ai pas dit pour ça.
Oh, protect us.
Emerge.
Oh,
Is open
oh ouais, il est fort.
to you.
Ah ouais, il rigole pas. Hein.
Right now. Right here. Emerge.
Laid bare.
Right now. Show them. Come on out. Right here. Emerge.
show them.
Oh, ils ont vite fait. Ah, merde.
The fun is over.
Ah ouais. Ok.
Let's dance. Go, Barbara, go!
Let's ride! Try and stop me! Wrath from the sky!
The relentless specter that haunts us. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it, vain.
Let the show ink!
Ouais, il fait vraiment mal, hein, Densley. Il faut juste que...
Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge!
Shall rise once again.
Ah ouais, c'était chaud, hein. J'ai juste à attendre 40 secondes.
I'll protect us.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
En effet, je saisirai toutes les occasions pour vous traquer jusqu'au dernier.
So, where's the Traveler's sister then? Or is this guy supposed to...
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless?
Vos énigmes fatiguent, nous avons un avantage écrasant du moins pour le moment. Cela devrait être évident. J'aimerais savoir ce qui vous fait croire que vous avez déjà gagné ou vous pouvez encore renverser le cours de cette
Then
guerre.
allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled. Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction, and then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? She used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was... Oh no! It's...
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been, and all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif. They shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Canria restored.
Bah, hiverne. Vos mensonges sont pleines de failles. Je suis fatigué de vous entendre. Pour ressusciter, n'y aurait-il pas davantage à faire?
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
Simple question. Si Canria a été bien ressuscité comme vous le prétendez, où serait-elle?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but
Oh, what does that mean?
hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not.
Est-ce qu'on aura encore peut-être le... Il serait possible que je vive dans un... Peu importe ce que vous posez à l'instant, je vous conseille de ne pas y croire. Pression de la patrie, je le croirai seulement dès que je l'aurai vu de mes propres yeux. Comme ça d'abord. La meilleure des choses à faire maintenant, c'est de nous débarrasser de vous pour de bon.
Emerge, right? Let's dance.
You barely evade!
Right here.
The Abyss Order's mission has been fulfilled! My body is failing me. I will not bring shame to the name of the
Let the show
Abyss!
begin. Go, Barber, go!
Oh, come on out. Right now. Emerge. Show them.
Do you still not understand?
Everlasting as the moon!
The Abyss Order's mission has been fulfilled!
Transfixed!
That should be all of them, right? So, are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Je vois où devenir pensez-vous qu'elle vienne de ressusciter dont il a parlé? Je ne crois pas à la renaissance d'une nation, mais si ça peut le réussir, n'hésitez pas à aller la voir pour confirmer votre théorie. Je vais ici faire un peu de nettoyage après la bataille. Il y a peut-être des indices. Je me disais que cette voix et votre attitude m'étaient familières. C'est ma faute, j'aurais bien confirmé. Vous avez été frappé par la malédiction de l'immortalité, n'est-ce pas? Aidan.
500 years on, and you still
Tu
refuse
refuses
to
toujours de
address me
m'appeler.
as
Ah merde.
master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Votre arrogance et votre méfiance me font perdre mon respect par vous.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Une centaine de fois.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths.
C'est juste pour faire que vous avez fait de l'orbe. Attends. C'est juste pour ce que vous avez fait avec l'orbe. Si je devenais aussi en prendre compte de ce que vous avez fait à Kenrea, vous ne pourrez imaginer à quel point vos cauchemars deviendront des sombres et indéterminables.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times?
Je n'ai jamais pensé que vous rangez du côté de l'ombre. Aiden. Aden? Vous aurez pu facilement reprocher à la princesse sa trahison.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But she was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, and besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
Je suppose que vous avez beaucoup changé au cours de ces 500 derniers siècles. Je ne me serais jamais attendu à ce que vous lui pardonnez. Si vous avez été dans cet état d'esprit quand vous enseignez à l'Académie des Chevaliers, en tant que maître de l'escrime des serpents noirs, je ne vous aurais pas détesté à ce point-là.
Is that so?
J'ai beaucoup fait en accord avec le code des chevaliers de l'Académie, mais j'ai reçu des châtiments corporels après d'avoir agité et effondré. Je ne voulais pas parler de lui, mais enfin, même sur Tagoli, qui était dans les mêmes années que moi, a été persécuté pour avoir suivi l'esprit chevalier au point de perdre ses membres. C'est peut-être inutile de discuter du passé maintenant, mais tout cela est de votre fait, pas vrai, Aiden? Vous avez brutalement opprimé la nouvelle génération de chevaliers sous le couvert de la bienveillance pour renforcer votre position et votre réputation. Quoi? Vous n'avez pas peur d'admettre vos péchés maintenant?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin, or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called home.
J'avais remarqué une différence de votre personnalité. Les souvenirs sont effectivement une partie importante de l'identité d'une personne. Le Khaenri'ah de l'époque.
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age? Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not. I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored. Indeed, we are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking! What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken. Precisely, for you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Khaenri'ahs who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait. Perhaps, but that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines.
Est-ce qu'on l'aura avant? Qu'est-ce que c'est le cataclysmique?
We're not from the same world, are we? Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her. Huh? What is it?
On fait quoi, on garde ou on... Je sais pas ce que fait. J'ai pas vu ce qu'on a fait, hein. C'était donc ce qui s'est passé. Isoltor. Cette rencontre n'était pas possible autrement. Je ne connaissais pas la fin, mais j'étais toujours curieuse des événements qui y mènent. Lorsque le cataclysmique a commencé il y a 500 ans, j'étais sur le point de faire le possible pour combattre en tant que princesse de Caneria. Cette jeune fille désirait me retrouver. Ironique, elle m'a donné de tes nouvelles en me suppliant de sauver le monde. J'étais surprise et méfiante quand elle m'a dit que tu étais à ma recherche. Jusqu'à qu'un moment ta clé d'inauguration. Quoi? Alors, nous étions séparés depuis mon réveil à Tenria, je ne suis... Attends. Nous avons été séparés depuis mon réveil en Teviat et je ne suis pas arrivé à te retrouver nulle part depuis qu'elle m'a rencontré de t'avoir vu précisément à ce moment-là, plutôt qu'un autre. Tu aurais dépendé extrêmement... Je voulais tellement te revoir, mais Kenria avait besoin de mon aide. Je savais que je regrette mon choix à vie, peu importe lequel c'était. J'ai pris ma décision et malgré ma culpabilité, mon revanche, je suis allé te voir. Et ensuite, je t'ai rencontré, que tu étais en hibernation et tu avais la clé sur toi. 3 clés identiques existent à ce moment-là. J'étais confuse et je n'avais pas eu le temps de réfléchir. Je t'ai emmené avec moi là où nous sommes actuellement pour une convergence entre nos souvenirs. C'est une question qui a hanté mes pensées pendant 500 siècles. Je n'ai jamais pensé que la réponse viendrait à moi de cette façon. Mes actions 500 siècles dans le futur ont tout déclenché. Est-ce que vous vous moquez de moi? Istaroth Denriette, bref, la fille, a réussi à nous réunir. Malheureusement, il y a 500 ans d'écart d'entre nous. Elle espérait que le Messie sauverait Kenria et le monde, mais elle lui a apporté une nouvelle qui lui a poussé à prendre une décision à l'opposé de ce qu'elle aurait voulu. Quelle tragédie. C'était donc ça son dessin à la fin de l'histoire. Pas encore, mais j'ai accompli une étape importante. Maintenant, les lignes d'énergie sont complètes. Au début, j'avais uniquement celle de Teviat qui avait été fixée par l'ordre divin. Impossible d'en rajouter ou d'en remplacer. Mais j'ai appris que le fiable semblait être une exception. Ça m'a toujours fasciné. J'ai donc fait semblant de mener une attaque contre Natlan pour permettre d'entrer dans le fiable et négocier avec le Seigneur de la Nuit. Malheureusement, il existe sous forme de conditions particulières qui ne peuvent abriter une nouvelle ligne d'énergie que je peux emprunter un peu d'espace pour en tisser. Cela avait bien dit qu'elle pouvait que nous pouvons construire une ligne d'énergie de Natlan. Sans doute la même raison. Ainsi j'ai obtenu l'autorisation du centre de la nuit et j'ai activé les fils du destin. En utilisant Interviat, j'ai à mesure d'en créer et d'élargir dans un monde représentant Natlan d'il y a 500 ans. Je vais supposer avec l'espace et le temps de Natlan aujourd'hui. Bien sûr, cette supposition t'a permis de croiser le chemin de Denridit. J'avais bien vu celle de mon rêve, et alors elle ne mentait pas. Je ne comprends pas pourquoi le Seigneur de la Nuit lui a donné son autorisation. Après qu'un réacteur que j'ai créé, ça c'était au Ok. Les filles de sang ont finalement achevé leur travail en utilisant des souvenirs. La première en monde superposée. Mais attends, ça veut dire qu'elle va mourir alors? Ce que je tiens entre mes mains, c'est l'Atlas du Nouveau Monde. Il a été produit par les filles contenant un réseau énergétique de la nouvelle contrée à travers de lui. La nation autrefois appelée Panara reviendra à la vie. Je suis certain que j'ai trouvé un endroit pour adapter l'ICV un jour. Mais pourquoi? Est-ce que juste par culpabilité? Je suis certain que c'est par culpabilité? Pas de réponse. Lorsque je suis arrivé à Canada il y a 500 ans, je n'ai fait aucun souvenir. Tout ce que me provoquait revenait notamment à mes souvenirs de toi. Quoi, t'avais tout oublié? Mais ça ne veut pas dire que j'ai perdu mon temps à Kenrian. Je considère toujours que cet endroit est ma deuxième patrie. Pourquoi que je me sens coupable si la culpabilité? Surtout, j'ai besoin de la puissance d'un monde entier pour pouvoir parler d'ordre divin égal. Égal. Ouh là, ça va partir en geekouette. Je ne sais pas pourquoi, mais cette façon dont tu parles ne te ressemble pas du tout. Lumine, tout ça, ton plan. Qu'est-ce que ça va avec nous? Depuis le début, tout ce que toi et moi. Au revoir, Aether. Nous allons au nouveau départ à la fin de ton voyage. Enfin triste, mais un peu bizarre après.
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you. The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot...
Avec une bière dans la main.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord.
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well... Oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. but let's go over everything later.
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard it, but what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Ça doit être sa vie.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for— I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for— Don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
L'espace-temps a tourné la grotte où vous y étiez. Ok.
Burn it down! Full throttle!
Ça, quand même vous rendre compte, vous vous endormez submergé par les quoi, par pensées complexes, vous vous sentez faible, quelqu'un vous prend la main. Quand même triste la fin. La fin elle est triste je trouve. Quand même. Alors, est-ce qu'on l'aura? Enfin, est-ce qu'on aura notre 50-50? Toujours pas. Voilà. Ok, donc c'est une épée. Une épéiste. Bah alors nous, on peut faire les 4 histoires. Ce qui peut être une bonne nouvelle. Non, 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 non. Non, non. Non, non, on va pas le faire maintenant. Ça va pas?
You feeling okay?
Voilà. Nous, on va s'arrêter là sur ce. On se dit... Oui, je vais rester aussi le live. On se dit alors à la prochaine. Cette vidéo sur base, ce sera la suite de Genshin. Elle va être autant... Elle a été sur un live Twitch, mais elle va être retransmise sur un live YouTube. Enfin sur un live. Retransmise sur la chaîne YouTube. Merci d'avoir suivi. Quand, je ne sais pas quand je reviendrai, peut-être dimanche, en fonction de mon travail. En live, hein, ce dimanche. Donc on est le 18 juin. Peut-être dimanche, donc ce sera le 22 juin. Parce que je travaillerai les 4 jours. Donc voilà. Ou le 23. Le 22 ou le 23. Un des deux. Nous, voilà. Nous, bah on va, je vais plutôt m'arrêter là. YouTube. Merde. Comme ça. Voilà. YouTube. Pour ceux que ça intéresse, voilà ma chaîne. Que ça retransmis. Et moi sur ce, je vous dis à la prochaine. Sur ce, portez-vous bien. Bye bye.